Welcome everyone. Today we'll have an interesting discovery that I want to share with you guys. So looking behind this particular replay, notice that the movement speed for this particular character is 200%. So what is happening? And notice that we're not wearing any movement speed boosting items. And without those movement speed boosting items, you'll still have 200% movement speed wherever you go. So this is actually a pretty interesting discovery from the Chinese community, and a lot of high-end game players are using this method to gain a boost in any of the content, including the Pit 150 or any of the content having permanent 200% movement speed. So looking behind this example, you can see that after entering the pit, this particular account or this particular character is still 200% movement speed. And this works for anywhere you go. So over here, as the character teleports back to town, you can see that this character will still have 200% bonus movement speed. Now there's a number of reasons to try to get 200% movement speed. Not only would you move faster, you also gain additional damage benefit coming from the Spirit Bomb. So looking over here, so notice that it's still 200% movement speed, right? So as the Spirit Bomb class, you can see that there is a passive called Brilliance that provides the character with bonus attack or bonus damage based on your movement speed. And this can be up to 9% or even higher. So every point gives 3% bonus damage. And having 200% movement speed means that everybody can enjoy this particular damage bonus and get max movement speed everywhere you go. Now I'm sure you guys are curious of how this is happening and what is the method. So coming over to this particular video. So if you have seen our previous video yesterday, we were learning about the Crushing Hand build with 70-second Pit 100 clear. So some of the Chinese viewers actually noticed that during that particular video, the content creator was sharing his secret method of gaining this maximum movement speed. So that was actually within the video. So after the posting of yesterday's video, which you can have a look, this is a really cool build, some of our Chinese community members actually messaged me to tell me about this particular method. So what the Chinese content creator and also community are doing is they are stacking the this month speed boost to gain this particular method. So let me show you guys what the Chinese content creator showed, and also I have translated this into English pretty much for you guys if you want to have a look. So basically he's saying at the start he doesn't have bonus movement speed. As he press month speed boost exit month at the same time, and he does this multiple times, the character seems to gain the permanent boost on movement speed while the game pretty much assumes the character is mounted. So notice that he's repeating this multiple times, and he's saying that you might have to try this multiple times to get it working. But once this works, the character will enjoy bonus movement speed permanently until you log out of the game. So for those of you that is interested and also can understand Chinese, I'll have this original video for you guys to have a look at the Chinese content creator's demonstration of this secret method for permanent 200% movement speed. And this is coming from the Chinese content creator Ja菲猫JustinFan on Bilibili, if you guys want to follow him. Now over here, we do have some notes that is translated from this particular video. And before we dive into the instruction, guys, I want to warn you guys, this is not intentional design in the game, and you're not supposed to always get 200% movement speed because that breaks the game, right? Now, personally, I'm not planning to use this method myself, and I don't want to get into trouble. And the purpose of this video and also this part is so that the developers are aware of this trick that is ongoing with the Chinese community, and maybe we can get a fix or a hot fix for this one so that this won't be abused. So going through the notes of what was translated, the Chinese players are saying that you press Z to mount and then you press Z and space at the same time. So basically you're gaining the speed boost as you dismount. At the same time, you're going to repeat this process at least twice. So you're going to mount again, press Z, press space at the same time, and then dismount and then mount again. And finally, after you finish this whole repeating process, you should be mounted. And after you get off the mount, you should enjoy 200% movement speed. Now here I have some additional translated notes from the video. So Z is to mount, pressing space together with pressing Z or pressing right click will dismount the character. And this particular sequence is done at the same time or with the spacebar pressed slightly earlier before dismounting. And then they will try to mount again. They will try to repeat this process multiple times, and often enough, they do have a warning to say this might take several attempts before you get this working. So do be aware this takes a while to get it working if you're not sure the sequence and also the method of this repetitive process. Now, personally, I did try this myself on my Barbarian, and I never got it working, to be honest. I tried it for a few minutes and noticed that my movement speed is 119. So I tried this multiple times. It seems like my repetitive patterns and also method never got it working. So here's a warning, guys. There is a chance you might not get this working simply because it's not intentional, right? But some of the Chinese players have gotten this working. Now, on the other hand, we do have a clip of one of our viewers who actually got this working, who sent me their clip. So notice over here, you can see that without any items, this movement speed is 100%. And after learning the Chinese method, notice that mounting at the same time, and they're repeating this multiple times. And notice this character is still very slow. It hasn't gained the bonus movement speed. So it took them many tries and also attempts to mount at the same time, continue with the speed boost. And after trying this many times, notice that on this try, they somehow got 152% movement speed. And after taking off the gears, they're back to 152. So they tried this many times. And after trying this method multiple times, I think they eventually got the 200%. And let me fast forward a little bit. Yes, I think around this time. So let me go show you guys. So basically they're mounting, they're dismounting, they're pressing the spacebar at the same time. And the final time when they mounted and then they dismounted, they saw that they had 200% movement speed. So we do have some viewers who have successfully achieved this. But again, it did not work for me personally. So if you have a look at the later part when I was trying this one, it never worked. So do be aware, guys, this may take many attempts to work. And for some of you, this might work very quickly. For other players, this might never work simply because you're not getting the timing right. So what I'll do is I'll provide you guys with a note over here to share you the translated method. And for those of you who want to watch more, make sure you come over to this content creator's video to see how he was making this work as well. Because for me, it never worked. And finally over here, I'll attach a small replay of one of the clips of this method working for one of our viewers. And you can see how they were pressing the buttons and also you can see the change of movement speed.